We say Isaiah is about developing leaders, but it's more than that.
Brothers and sisters of faith, come on now. It's time for us to learn to work together and speak with one voice.
Isaiah is about transformation. It's about transforming people so that people can transform their communities.
Today we come together from diverse backgrounds, having different life experiences, but sharing a common belief in the value and dignity of all people.
Hook a brother and sister up from the neighborhood with job training so that they can feed their families.
I believe that this hunger for grace and transformation is inside of all of us, including our public officials.
Unless we really address that and talk about the health of all of our communities, talk about creating opportunities for all of us in every part of our sectors, in every community, we'll continue to fail. We'll continue not being prepared to succeed and have the opportunities that they deserve as well as all of our communities deserve.
There was a time in my life when I believed I was living the American dream. I had a great marriage, a job where I was respected and challenged, and my husband and I owned a small business. Then, at the age of 60, I lost everyone I loved. They died. I thought, if this is the way the world is, I don't want any part of it. Pastor Grant introduced me to Isaiah and asked me to go to week-long training. My first Isaiah action was to shut down a drug house in our neighborhood. When I started on this project, I was filled with doubt. How could I possibly eliminate a problem that had been there for 30 years? Well, I knew that my Isaiah organizers were with me, and we not only shut that place down, but we were partly responsible for getting the building rehabilitated and having the apartments rented out to low-income residents. That's why Isaiah exists. To insist that the hope that lives within us for a fairer, healthier, more just community isn't just talk. Isaiah is the vehicle that enables regular people like me to co-create the Minnesota we all need.
I've been trying since 1988 to make a difference in how the criminal justice system responds to domestic violence so that victims of domestic violence and their children could be safe and grow up to be the human beings that it's possible for them to be. With Isaiah behind me and behind us, we have been a power that has made the blueprint possible.
They give you the tools and the strength and they empower you to do that, and without that empowerment, you're not going to take that first step.
There are tears in their eyes, they hug each other, they found their common ground. They're all looking for a better life.
I really think what we're talking about is way beyond health care to creating healthy communities for everyone where racial equity is at the core.
I've joined together with people of faith from over 100 congregations across Minnesota.
Together we can create our own business. Together we can create our own jobs.
To improve the systems in our communities that affect all of us.
Together we can create our own and stop backing others to do it for us.
Education, transportation, healthcare, immigration, housing. None of these issues can be solved by one person. But by working together, we have the power to create positive change.
I participated in monthly core team meetings. I did one-on-ones with people in my congregation, attended house meetings. And so I've fostered, I think, with a lot of support from Isaiah, a greater attentiveness to the social justice dimension of faith formation activities.
My life, its meaning and its purpose, involves being connected to a large network of Isaiah staff, organizers, pastors, and leaders. And it involves reconnecting to my faith in a God that is merciful and has restored me.
It's to become a living testimony to what free human beings can accomplish by acting in unity.
We know the world is crying out for change, and working together, we can create that change.
The training and mentoring I continue to receive through Isaiah make it possible for me to truly begin to create the kind of healthy community that God wants for all of His children.
We believe access to home, jobs, and community should be available to everyone, without exception.
Specifically looking at transportation justice.
We've moved people to think differently about what they do and about what they need to do.